Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today some Esper deck. It will be pretty epic, but man, games today were absolutely absurd and I wanted to share them with you. We have Gadwick's first Duel as the core of the deck, with ability to copy your spells that are converted mana cost 3 or less. And you guessed it, our full deck is different type of spells like this. You need a life gain, it's Union. You need card advantage, quick study. You need to remove something, it's Void Rend. You need to discard your opponent's hand, it's Pilfer. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, because even though we hit 10k, we are going further. 20k is on the horizon. Alright guys, let's go into action, have fun, and I hope you will like the games today. Man, when I see this kind of hand and on the play, I feel so happy. Like, it's just everything I want in Magic. Like, drawing cards, I will draw cards, man. That makes me so much... Like, it makes me way more happy than it should. That's basically the point. You know what doesn't make me happy? This. And... let's see Talia, because she's always here somehow. She's always here. Maybe he thinks about cut down and won't play the Talia. Can you stop playing Talia? I tell you, man, it's just 100%. They always freaking have this. Like, I absolutely cannot imagine. How is it possible that every mono-white humans have always Talia on turn 2? It's just 4 cards, man. You should be missing it sometimes. Yep, the Vanguard. The perfect follow-up. Oh man, just give me the Sunfall so we can end this absolutely amazing, super nice and fun deck for everyone. Alright, so what are we doing? I'm also sure that they always have follow-up Talia, but they cannot play it at least on this turn. Wow, that was a hard decision. Right there. Let's play some lands. And we have to go for a quick study probably. Like, we need to hit land into Sunfall. I tell you, man, this is always the... What the hell? Every single game, it's Talia on turn 2, you kill Talia, and then there's next Talia. Every turn, and Vanguard is usually also there. It's great. I love it. Absolutely love it. I also needed to pain myself. Oh, man. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. I want to seal the third Talia. Absolutely. Oh, and Negate. Thank you. Thank you for this. I mean, I'm playing my cards, alright? Just give me the Sunfall. And I win the game then, alright? That's the deal. You give me Sunfall, I win games. Or you can also not give me the Sunfall, but don't give Talia to my opponent. Like, it's a deal. Thank you. See? Super good at Magic. That's how we do it. I hope he doesn't play Resolute Reinforcements. Because I'm dead. Alright, drawing cards is fine. It will be harsh from here. It's fine. Man, this game is just a test of my calmness. If I can endure the third Talia in top 14 cards against control deck, I can endure everything. The world is my oyster. It's fine. Oh man, this is the Sunfall token. You can see how much difference it makes. Man, insane. I'm so happy I was so good at Magic to just, you know, draw the card. Alright, you can train. Please, Mirex, be reasonable. And we have good Esper mana at least. This should be the last. Alright, first let's kill Talia. Alright, the normal damage. So do we go for the Void Rend? No. So he wants to play Brutal Qatar. But I have Quick Study. Then I go Void Rend for 3 mana. Man, I will be at 1. This is bad, man. This is really bad. I think I need to go Quick Study into Removal then on the next turn. I don't love it. I absolutely don't love it. But let's take it. Brutal Qatar, right? Easy. Absolutely easy. Just name the freaking card they need. Man, they are not playing control, but they have more options than a control deck. It's wild. Where's my cut down, alright? Where's my cut down? Listen, I want my cut down. I need to pay my... Oh my god, I played the wrong land. Oh, it's so great. If I play this, I die. Okay, that was a huge mistake, but you can understand the frustration, right? Let's see the gameplay. Oh, hi. Alright, I'm going to 1. This is super unfortunate. I mean, not unfortunate, I'm just playing bad. Okay. So we need to basically draw a good card. You are not a good card. Right, let's get all the colorless mana because it's getting a little bit annoying. So I cannot reverse it, but it's fine. Because I will draw something super cool. Easy. Super good at magic. This game is just an absolute randomness fiesta. I don't know what's going on even, man. I'm at 1, I'm drawing Sunfalls every time I need them. My opponent is drawing Talia whenever he needs them. It's just great. Absolutely great. And I still might lose this super hard, right? And the painlands really hurt right now. I could get it, but I should not hit more Sunfall, so I don't think that's the play. And this doesn't do anything because 1 is enough to kill me. So, I mean, this is never good, right? So good at magic, man. I don't even know, man. Like, I'm just playing stuff. So, do we go for adversary? So, how is it spelled? When enters the battlefield. So, when this comes back, he can actually pay a lot of mana. I think it's Brutal Qatar. And this has to be cycling of Raffine. We could scry too, but it's so slow at this point. But I have good mana for it. You know what? It's fun. It's fine, because we just make it a 1-1, so it's much harder for him to attack. And we have Aether Negate, which is a dead card, or just the token, which is pretty okay card. Alright, that's fine. Kinda. Man, we are just juggling on the verge of death. With our pure magic skills of drawing Sunfalls every time we need it. I think mana efficiency is important, especially with cards like Raffine Tower. And especially with cards like double Raffine Tower. I would love the land, but earlier. Not now. Let's play one of those, because we need the stable mana as much as possible. I think I have to Siphon inside just to not go into the nighttime. And then we have enough for the Emperor. Absolutely legit game of Magic. Everything makes sense. Man, everything just makes sense here, right? This is the most ridiculous game I have played, man. Oh, but I need to draw the card. It's scry, it's not drawing. Pure skill? Just pure skill, man. Man, I hope you have as much fun seeing what's going on as I do. So what I should have done is play Cycle Raffine, but then he flips on the Qatar, so I would have to make a champ blocker. This is good for him. It gives him longevity, because this is what 1-drops do right now in Standard, right? 1-drop is a card that gives you card advantage, and also pressure, and also synergies. It literally does everything. So it makes sense, but he whiffed, because he's not good at Magic. So to be fair, man, after being unlucky with triple Talia on the curve, we are super lucky with a lot of stuff. I drew the Brutal Qatar from his deck twice. I hit double Sunfall when I needed it. Absolutely a shuffler game if I've ever seen one. Oh, I think he rage quit. And you know what? I usually bash aggro players for rage quitting, but I think this is the one situation when it seems to be justified. I don't even know what's going on. And guys, if you aren't sure what really happened in this game, in reality, it was just a goose might. Like, the goose just took my hand from the void and said, Sloth, you aren't dying today. I'll use all my honk might and I will take you to win. And you owe me one. And you know, Goose, I owe you one. Yeah, look how happy the Goose is. Alright, our opponent is roping, but I'll tell you, man, if I can understand roping, it's this one game, because everything went super wild. I took all of his brutal Katars, I took all of the Sunfalls from my deck every turn, and I even made a misplay by not drawing Emperor, and the Shuffler just said, yeah bro, just grab the Katar, or the Goose actually did it. Alright, pure skill, so good at Magic, don't forget to subscribe. And we have a really high value hand. Man, I'm so happy. I really hope that this kind of deck just absolutely destroys mono red in long term, so we can all enjoy some Magic. That's my dream. Because this deck is absolutely amazing. When I see it, it's like, yeah, we'll have a great game. Right, Goosey? It will be a great game. You already know how it ends, but I don't, so you know, I need to play it out. The Goose already knows. Alright, the Dread Knight. A little bit slow for him. I will cut it down. It slows him a lot. He probably will draw cards, but we should have more card advantage, so, you know, we don't super mind. And he probably just draws a card and plays again the Dread Knight. And that's fine. I could counter it and get rid of all of this, but then I cannot quick study, and I really like the quick study because I want to make sure that I curve out nicely. We might hit things like Emperor, exactly. We have good mana base, so we can just go like this. He's not attacking. Emperor just solves the whole problem easily. So let's see if he keeps attacking. If not, he just gets hit by Farewell. Drawing cards, huh? I could just counter it with Negate, but you know what? I don't think it's the greatest play. At some point we can just farewell the board. And this is already a 2-for-1, because he doesn't have blue mana. So whatever he does, it should be okay. I don't know exactly the wording, let's read it. You may cast it from until the end of your next turn, so if he killed it in response, he would do it on the next turn as well. So that's fine. We definitely want Mirex, right? Then we go Mirex, black mana, we kill it instantly and we hold up the counterspell or card draw. We plus, because Emperor is one of the sources for our value long term. He has the Dread Knight. Emperor is slower than the Dread Knight on the value side, but it's still something that accumulates over time, and our cards are a little bit better. Sure. The 3-2 is not super meaningful, it's just, you know, a card. And he needs to go wider than this. Alright, that's something that kinda matters. We might hit Farewell on this, we will see, but we only have one in the deck, so we need to be careful. Alright, no combat, we can just play our stuff. Gadwick's first Duel. Oh, it's tempting, it's so much value, man.
Guards, to me.
So I think we play like this. Alright, and then we can go with Eiganjo. On the Dread Knight, maybe? Oh, wow, I always forget that it has chapter 1. I literally always forget, man. So this is something for the chapter 3, right? And we force this way, that he plays more into the board. That would be a great negate, right? It gets two things in one. It gets two things in one. Yeah, we have to counter it anyway later. So let's just do it now and see if he can kill the samurai in a different way. Apparently he can. But we don't lose too much, like we are at 21, the only thing he can do is kill the Emperor, and you can see how much he needed to invest into just trying to kill her. And we don't super care, because this is just the start of our value. Yeah, and the second one goes face. Good choice, good choice. No Memory Deluge in the graveyard, so we don't need to be super scared. I think Raffine Tower will be cycled, most likely. Our mana base is okay. It's not perfect, we have a lot of Mirks, but it's okay. I would love to cast something main phase though. And I probably won't. Those are not good cards, we can just bottom both. So if we go to nighttime, he deals 5 damage total, I think. I don't think this is the moment to do the thing. I mean, on the next... Yeah. We will manage. It's not too much damage right now. Tear asunder. That's huge. That's strong. Huh. Alright, that is something I need to consider. I don't super love it, unfortunately. So I think what we will do is go for Farewell into Gadwick's first duel. We could also get rid of Trespasser, but his like triggered ability is quite strong overall. And we need to be careful of Mirxes, because soon they will start to matter. We need to hit some good cards, man. The Tear Asunder was really rough. This was our main strategy right now. But the damage is not super overwhelming. We could kill this. We can also try to fake erase a little bit. Let's see. What is the play? If he plays something huge like Shoulder, then we Farewell. Very nice. Very nice. This is exactly why I was waiting with Farewell. Pilfer! That's good. That's really good because we can get rid of his stuff before Farewelling. Thank you, oh, okay. No. It's the Exile Zone. We draw a card. With Memory Deluge we can absolutely go for Farewell, I think. I could go for the Duel as well. And then try to Pilfer on next turns. He should be having a lot of card advantage still over time. But I think Pilfer is just safer. We also see before we Farewell what he has, so that's a big deal. And I think we can outvalue the thing. Very happy about this choice. Enjoy, my friend. It feels like clarity. Just absolutely, you know, ascended mode. Alright, our Dread Knight. We need to kinda ignore it, but it's perfect target for the first duel because you don't want to kill it. I think he will be killing it, to be honest. I'm pretty sure he will just kill it in response. We cannot activate both, right? So we might as well tap it for Chorus mana, go for the duel, and go for Memory Deluge and maybe Eiganjo. Yeah, I think he will just go for the Throated. And it should be a correct play. Alright, going for Mirx. It is good, but at some point we'll draw the Emperor, and I don't think he can kill all the tokens. Yeah, he's going for it. Alright. He might draw a Trespasser, but the chance is so low, man. It's so low. I might hit something. Alright, you got it. Like, we already used Negate, right? Let's see. So the Dread Knight keeps him in... Man, look how much better this matchup is than the Mono Red, you know? Drawing cards, let's see what he did, what he got. I think I should be able to outvalue him super hard. Poison just starts to stack, so it's not super meaningful right now. It will be later, but we have Emperor. Alright, going for this one. And what is the card? My turn. Cool. So I avoided Trespasser this way, so that's why we play like this. Alright, those are some solid cards. And here is the Emperor, which is the main... Oh boy, those are some insane cards. Those are some insane cards. I want a lot of mana, man. Like, I can use all the mana, basically. You know what? We'll play it. It's a huge tell for our opponent that we have answers, because we would not play Eiganjo if we didn't. And the next step is to try to stop the food with the poison things, while also trying to kill the Dread Knight. And on the next chapter we quick stun. So this is important. This has to be a removal or we break the chain of value. Which is really good already.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Do we Void Rend this or we make our own token? I think I keep the Void Rend. Not only I waste it on a small... See? He freaking had it! And he still will hit my Memory Deluge. Are you absolutely serious, my friend? Ah, so good at magic. That's a huge blow, but thankfully we have Duel, and that's the only thing we are in the game then. We also are 1 mana short. So good. So good, man. I think we will still win. The Miaxus will be a problem, but not a huge one. Do I want to race? So I could quick study. No, we can always make a token later. So let's just get rid of this one. We resolve. We decline. But always, always respectfully. And that will be our huge turn. We do not play this. And this will be copied, and that's the idea for the deck. He's full top deck mode, so I'm creating this. We have more Emperors in the board, or in the deck.
Keep watch for intruders.
Our mana base is healthy, so I think we go like this. We might be able to use double Mirax maybe if we hit a land, right? And we also hold the Dissipate for whatever he draws. And Samurai, yeah, we can protect the Samurai, and that's huge already. Perfect. Here we go. He can make only 1 token, and that's super huge. So we can kill 1 a turn, and let's see what he draws. If that's super mana intensive, he doesn't go Mix Plan, and we just counter it. Alright, 5. 5 is scary. We just need to hit more Emperors, and we should be fine. I cannot raise him, we're a bit too behind on this one. So let's just start stealing his stuff and get card advantage. He had some good cards and a lot of creatures. Takenuma, sure. Sure. Alright, we'll probably have to counter whatever he takes. It should be either Liliana or Charlotte. Glissa. Glissa is really good for me. Cool! Oh, he won't like this one. He absolutely won't like this one. Let's steal some more cards. Man, the soul damage this card does is too huge. Guys, let's be honest, we are on the draw with no turn 1 or 2 plays. We probably will lose this. Oh, it feels like a loss already. Let's see. Maybe I over-exaggerate. Okay, it's loss. I already want to... Yeah, good guy, my friend. You played very well. Alright, guys. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. On the play? Are you kidding me? Of course I'm taking it. Alright, so I'm hopeful. Like, we have Union of the Third Path into Emperor, so we should have enough time to hit Sunfalls, because I always just assume that it's aggro. It's just, what type of aggro are you? You are a control aggro. Alright, alright, I'll take it. We play like this. And I will fake make disappear. This forces them to think about make disappear. If I play a tap land, that's, you know, different. And let's go for the Azorius mana. Yeah, we can cycle this. So this will be an interesting game. Hopefully. But you ain't interested. Please stop. Alright, so we have to go for Eiganjo then. That's really important that we kill this. Especially that he won't have enough mana. Yep. As you can see, pretty important stuff to kill this. And he doesn't expect the Eiganjo. So we solved a huge problem right now. This will also be super annoying. And we have no way of killing it for sure. So I'm a little bit scared, in all honesty. I could play the Emperor right now, but then he just cuts down, hits the Emperor, and like it's a bad thing. It's not a good play. And we will be in some trouble. With this he can just keep, you know, doing stuff, and we can't really prevent him. I'm sure it will be a counter spell. So we need to go double amp. Thank you. Please don't do anything bad to geeks. Man, perfection. I got everything. Oh man, that was insanely huge. That was insanely huge. So right now we have two ways to play it. Either try to hit our lands. He didn't counter Emperor, so it means he doesn't have a counter spell. Like you always want to counter. Dissipate is pretty amazing and we have the mana to do it. A bit risky, but I'm greedy for counter spells. His Mirex might be a problem, but I hope we can solve it, especially with Sunfall Emperor. Like, we have a lot of stuff. Sure. I'll take some damage, it's fine. Quick Study, you know, like, probably not the prime target, so we could Sunfall this if we care. I think we just slow roll. It's super painful that we are missing land drops. It's extremely painful, and I cannot quick study, really. Bruh. Really? Again? We've been through this. He really doesn't respect the Emperor after so many months. And we will teach him why you need to respect the Emperor. Alright. Mana. I study, but I do it super quick. Yeah? I think he wants to use Mirex. Cool. I see. I want to keep the Emperor because you can see my draws and they're not amazing. Man, I should be at 7 mana already. Instead, I'm on 5. This is the last problem we need to solve. We are falling behind because we simply cannot play cards. Alright, that's kinda acceptable. At least I draw a land maybe, right? Or maybe not. Or maybe not. I still think we go like this. I mean, I have so many cards, man, I can just keep playing wastefully. And I need to hit those freaking lands because I'm falling more and more behind. Bro, what do I need to do to hit a land in this game? Like, it's 1/3 of my deck already. Thank you. Thank you. This doesn't really do much. We can... I think we keep Negate. So it's harsh. You can see that we are fighting through the pain to just hit our 6th land. And we have no answer to this. But we have answer to this, and that's why we kept Negate. Let's see if he drew a counter spell. No, not yet. And that's a big deal. Lance, thank you. Thank you, Schaffler. You are nearly the best. Also the worst. Alright, so we will go with the first duel. It will give us Scry, it will give us a lot of value. It will give us this weird enchantment that doesn't do anything. Yeah, definitely not the anti-Mirex play you were waiting for. But it's fine. And we are only at 3 poisons, so I hope we have some time. I just want the Scry. And you know, we might hit maybe Union. Normally I use it because, as you can see, we cannot be killed, but unfortunately Mirex goes around it a little bit. So I will just try to play reactive. I don't want my opponent to do anything. And let's start countering with Mirex, because it will be hard. Play? No. Cut down, thank you. Very cool. I will take one of the lands. Alright, we attack first. This will be interesting, but we are solving the mana issue, so that's huge. Thank you. Absolutely perfect. So now we can go like this, because we know what is the draw on the top of our library. It is a land. And on the next turn we double cut down, because he will Mirex. So we take up to 5 poison, but we clear the board with this single card. And we have our Mirex, so we can reverse the tempo a little bit. And he doesn't have enough mana to use both of them. We take this hit, it hurts. It really does. It hurts. But he still needs to do the thing up to 10 to kill us. And he's down to 4 cards. And we go for... I really hope for some card though, but you know, you cannot have everything. I'm having lands, so I'm already super happy. I kill this. I kill this. Ah, you want to respond? And we can Void Rend the next one always. Or we can just try to go double Mirex ourselves, because he can create 1 token, we can create 2. It will be hard to reverse so much tempo, but we can absolutely do it. Alright, this hurts. That will be the 6th poison counter. We just need to... Oh, he's attacking first. I don't love it. I'm taking it, man. I'm taking it. If we stabilize later. Trespasser. So I think it's a Sunfall. He will name the Deluge, right? So it means we are casting it. No, okay, sure. You got it, bro. You got it. Do you want to play something more? It also means no Mirex at dance step, so that's a perfect turn to Sunfall. Alright. Emperor? Siphon and say. I think those are the cards. Yeah, this is huge. He cannot go for Mirex right now. And as you can see, moment we finally hit this mana, the game is absolutely different. So I'm not attacking, of course, with the Might. It doesn't make much sense. And now we can create Emperor that will get rid of all of those tokens in time. Probably with some protection, hopefully. I would love to play the Duel, but I don't think that's the turn. Like, we still need more mana. You can see how much different we play the game when we have mana. Sure.
I won't let Kamigawa fail my family again.
Sure.
Now this.
The point is that he will cycle one of the bad cards, and it's actually not a bad card. It's something that could be useful. Nah. You will stay here, my friend, forever in the graveyard. You ain't phasing out from us. Very cool, very cool. And now we will start the same turn, but with full open mana, which is a huge difference. And he still isn't going Mirex run. He's very indecisive. Do we want to go for this one or just go Emperor? 4 mana, and I still have 3, right? Because I can use the colorless. So this and this will be the Emperor, then I have 3 for Dissipate, and I can use 2 mana for the first Duel. Which is painless mana as well, so that's super cool. So the first chapter, of course, not super great in this situation, but the next ones will be, so it's a lot of added value. And now we are the guy with attacking Mirex. 1, 2, Liliana. That's a card that really hurts. That's why we have Dissipate. Yep. As you can see, when we finally hit those lands, we absolutely can reverse the full game. We were super behind, man, but we made it work. Alright, guys, I think that you have seen the most absurd game of Magic ever. Man, I'm still laughing when I think about it, but I really hope it was enjoyable. Like, it was a lot of entertainment. Even when I'm editing the video, like, I watched the whole thing again, and it was hilarious. Alright, so going back to the deck, right? So you have seen in action, the whole idea was this Gadwick first Duel and the versatility that it gives, because you can basically double each card that you think is good for the matchup. For example, against aggro, you just double all the removal or the life gain. But those cards are not good against control. So then you can just double Quick Study or Pilfer, which are absolutely amazing against control. So that was the idea. You have 3 cards that can basically be duplicated as every best card for the matchup. So it gives you not only versatility, but also just more power in the matchup that you are choosing. For this reason we play a little bit less Memory Deluge, we only play 2, but we have 4 Quick Study, and don't forget that this Cries as well, and it can be a little bit defensive. I don't really count on this Curse Roll, but it does the job sometimes. Just be careful with, you know, some side effects, because it's just base power, right? On the other side, I was pretty happy with the deck. We went over 50%. We have shown you some aggro losses, but but in reality it's all the same. Like it's just about those draws and who plays first, right? If you want to go harder against aggro, you can just increase cutdowns. As you can see, we are very heavy on 2 and 3 mana spells because I really wanted to make sure that we can get the maximum value from the first duel, but you can always, you know, switch it up if you want. Sunfalls were pretty good. Maybe 4 is also okay. So generally I was really happy with the deck. I think it's a different kind of Esper, so you still get this Esper Control feeling, but it's done in a very different way, and I didn't see this kind of build around, so I think it's something fresh. So yeah, if you appreciate it, don't forget to subscribe. And I think you will have a lot of fun with this deck. You can also mission mash, like you can skip 2 offs and just go one of each card you like and just copy the one you want. One of the, let's say, drawbacks of the deck is that you really need to plan ahead. With the chapter things, you have only one turn when you can get all the value, and you need to be prepared. So this is a bit of a tricky deck, but I think that makes it super fun, because when you get the maximum payoff, and man, like doing 4 cards for 3 mana is insane. That's a really fun deck. So I am super happy with it. I think you will enjoy it, and it's very versatile, and it has something for everyone. Also, every game is a little bit unique because you have this, you know, copying mechanic, and you have a lot more variety than with normal Esper controls. Alright, I mean, that's it. I said everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for just, you know, supporting channel, making all the comments. Sometimes I cannot keep up with the comments because, man, it's been wild time for me. I very often just work from, you know, morning to evening all the time, so sometimes I just don't have time to answer all of the comments, but I usually read all of them, and I really appreciate you guys caring and spending time to write them. So thank you for this. I hope you enjoyed the video on the deck, and I mean, see you tomorrow.